Hello everyone. Today I came across a book called this one, No Mud, No Lotus, The Art of Transforming Suffering by Thin Na Han. Okay. So in this book I found some interesting difference between joy and happiness. So we experience both joy and happiness, and the Buddhist teachings to make a distinguish between the two. In joy, there is still some element of excitement. Think of a person walking in desert who has run out of drinking water. If suddenly that person sees that there is an oasis ahead, trees with beautiful shade and lake of fresh water, he will feel joy. When he arrives at lake and actually cups the water and drinks, this is happiness. You can experience both. The method is simple. Breathe in, bring your mind home to your body. Establish yourself in here and now and recognize what surrounds you. Then joy and happiness arise easily from your recognition of all positive elements available right now. So why Buddha kept meditating is when I was a young monk, I wondered why Buddha kept on practicing mindfulness and had meditation even after he had already become a Buddha. Now I find the answer plain enough to see happiness is impermanent, like everything else. In order for happiness to be extended, renewed, you have to learn how to feed your happiness. Your happiness can die if you don't know how to nourish it. If you cut a flower but you don't put it in some water, the flower will wilt in few hours. Even if happiness is already manifesting, we have to continue nourishing it. This is sometimes called conditioning, which is very important. We can condition our bodies, minds to happiness with the 5 practices. One is letting go. Other one is inviting positive seeds. Third one is mindfulness. Fourth one is concentration. And fifth one is insight. So letting go is the first way of creating joy and happiness in the cast of to leave behind. There is kind of joy that comes from letting go. Many of us are bound to so many things. We believe that these things are necessary for our survival, our security and our happiness. But many of these things, or more precisely, our beliefs about their utter necessities are really an obstacle for our joy and happiness. Sometimes you think that having a certain career, diploma, salary, house or a partner is crucial for our happiness. You think you cannot go on without it. Even when you have achieved that situation or are with that person, you continue to suffer. Let me turn the page. The same time, you're still afraid that if you let go of that person or situation or prize you attained, it will be even worse. You will be even more miserable without the object you are clinging to. But you can't live with it. You can't live without it. If you come to look closely into the fearful attachment, you will realize that it is a fact that the very obstacle of your joy and happiness. You have capacity to let go. Letting go takes a lot of courage sometimes, but once you let go, happiness comes very quickly. You won't go around searching for it. Imagine you are a city dweller having a weekend trip out in the countryside. If you live in a big metropolis, there is a lot of noise, dust, pollution, odor, but also a lot of opportunities and excitement. At the first, you will say, I can't, I have too much work, I can't, I might miss an important call. But finally, he convinces you to leave. An hour or two later, you'll find yourself in the countryside. You see open space, you see sky, you see breeze on your cheeks. Happiness is born from the fact that you could leave the city behind. If you hadn't left, how could you experience the kind of joy you needed to let go? Releasing your cows. So releasing your cow means I knew a rich woman living in New York City who purchased a piece of land adjacent to her building. She wanted to build a huge apartment complex on the land and then sell it so that she could make a lot of money. A friend came to visit her and stood looking at the window. It had a beautiful view of George Washington Bridge and a lot of blue sky. The friend turned into a woman who had bought it and said, don't build the apartment complex. If you do, you won't have look of the beautiful view anymore. Your neighbors won't have a view anymore. You will no longer see the blue sky or river. The only need to stand here and look and straight. Already you have happiness. What's the use of having more money and losing all the beauty and happiness? The woman was able to hear this, change her plan for building, releasing 2 big cows, thanks to the big counsel of the friend. One of the biggest cow that we have is our narrow idea of happiness. You may suffer just because of the idea. You continue to suffer until one day you are capable of releasing the idea, and right away you feel happy. A whole country can be bought in a single cow. A nation of, next page, hundreds and millions can believe that such and such ideology is crucial for country to become the biggest power in the world, and that superpower state is essential for people's happiness. So investing everything in the ideology and insist it's the best way to, the only way, countries can hold on to their cows for hundreds of years, and during the timing the people suffer a lot. Then finally one day the country may open to change and discover it actually works better and works more. Happiness is run in a different way. Every one of us has an idea of happiness which can be enhanced to rigid. Every one of us has cows to be released. Consider practicing to release your cows. Take a piece of paper, write down the names of your cows, the thing which you think as crucial as for your well-being. Perhaps this week you can start by releasing just one, perhaps two, or perhaps one takes a year or more. And the more cow you release, the more joyful, happy you become. The story of Buddha. A video become very long, but ultimately what matters is that you should find a joy and convert that joy into happiness, and after that nurture that happiness, and you need to enjoy every step. The mindfulness and concentration can bring a higher quality to your steps, to your breathing, to your life, to your sitting. Enlightenment is always enlightenment about something. You are aware that you are alive, that you are enlightened. You are aware that you have a body. Look at this. I got a angel feather. It came from nowhere. Okay. So you are aware that you have a body. That is already enlightenment. You are aware that you have a feet strong enough to enjoy walking. That's already an enlightenment. So the crux of the whole story is difference between joy and happiness, and how to nurture your happiness to convert lot of joyous moments into happiness, or continue with the happiness itself. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this video till now, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, to comment, to like, and to share this video to as many as people as possible. Thank you so much for watching Sai Holistic Healings by AK. If you want to get any healing done, let me know. My number will be there in the comment pinned with this video. And thank you. And always look into your eyes and say, "Hami pyar hai khud se." Take care. Bye bye.